pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So I had
like a son. Two funny mamas. What's with the grin?
Sherri and Kym, you joke about to throw down again.
Hey y'all, welcome to Two Funny Mamas.
Hey, I'm Sherri Shepherd.
And I'm Kym Whitley, and what a pleasure it is us being together in the same room.
We're in Dallas, Texas.
Does my breath smell like coffee?
I would prefer not to say.
Hi, why'd you do that? We was perfect.
Maybe bring it back a little bit more.
No, this is good. We good, girl. I'm gonna get closer to you. Why are you taking
Come a little closer? Oh. Remember that commercial? Come a little closer, closer. With air it extra dry.
Wow. Hey, Chris, how are you?
You know, I'm better now. Why are you ladies in Dallas?
We're performing tomorrow, our first Mother's Day show with Two Funny Mamas. We're going to be at the Bruton Theater. You can go to Ticketmaster.com. On Mother's Day, we're at the Bruton Theater. It's at 3 o'clock p.m.
Yep.
And we're very excited. The tickets are going fast. I can't believe how fast they're going.
Yeah, and we're going to have probably some walk-ups. It's going to be sold out.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
It's really going to be nice. So we just wanted to let you know. 3 o'clock on Sunday, May 11th. It's a Mother's Day comedy show. And what a better way to honor Mama. How do they spell Mama? Mame?
No, that's an exclamation mark.
Mama. Oh, exclamation. Then with Two Funny Mamas.
That's right. So 3 o'clock show, y'all, down here in Dallas. We are excited. We've been down here kicking it. We went to that Winston's restaurant last night. We went to
a great restaurant, a steak restaurant.
Where else we go yesterday?
Well, we had to do a lot of press.
Yes, we went on BD's show. We saw Nanette Lee. What'd you say?
We should get into all that after you tell everybody about where you're going to be in June. And then also Sherri has an event in May we should tell everybody about.
We are going, and then you got an event in Houston. We are going to be, the Two Funny Mamas going to be in New Jersey at the NJ Pack for the North to Shore Comedy Festival. Mm-hmm. Tina Fey is going to be there. Amy Poehler will be there. And it's going to be at Fire. So June 20th is our night. Again, you can get concert tickets at Ticketmaster.com. And we'll be at the NJ Pack, and that's June 20th. We got 2 shows, like around 8 and 9:45. Yeah. 8 and 9:45. And then Kym is in Houston. When are you in Houston?
I'll be in Houston on July 18th and 19th at the Punchline.
Punchline in Houston. And then
Houston.
On the 17th of May, will be interviewing Lawrence Hilton Jacobs in New York City at the world famous Apollo Theater. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the movie Coolie High that starred Glenn Turman and Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. Glenn Turman, I forget you remember Glenn Turman's character? Lawrence Hilton Jacobs was Coach Cheese. Preach. Glenn Turman played Preach, and Lawrence Hilton Jacobs played Coach Cheese. And it's a coming of age story about 2 high school kids. It's so good. It was written by Eric Monti, who created Good Times.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know that was stolen from him.
Right.
But he created Good Times. And he also created The Jeffersons.
Damn.
Yeah, he created a few things.
This is a lot for people to take in. I don't know why Chris wants us to do all our commercials up front, but I'm going to be at the Apollo also
we started
soon.
off.
You coming to tell you?
I am June 4th. I will be at the Apollo for their spring bling fling. It's a fundraiser.
You know it's going to be your fault, Chris. You knew that walking in this morning. You woke up this morning, Chris Denman, our producer at Midcoast Media of the Two Funny Mamas podcast. You woke up in a great mood and you said, this is a day you usually say that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice because Kym Whitley is going to blame me for something.
So he needs to put on some heat, but you can't hear?
No. I dress appropriately to weather the Whitley Storm.
Oh, whatever. That's because you ain't paying your heating bill and you over there cold at Midcoast Media.
I'm not cold. It was raining and whatever.
Why you sound like Santa Claus? I'm not cold. It was raining because, well, Kym, I'm just trying to keep up and weather the storm with you.
Just a little Bernie Mac in there.
Yeah, you knew it was gonna be your fault.
But let me show Chris this. Chris, I don't know if you're ready for this. So our Dallas show, this will be the debut of our newest t-shirts for Two Funny Mamas Dallas show this Sunday.
Oh, you didn't show Chris.
I didn't show Chris. Look, Chris.
Look at that. I see you wiping a tear out your eye.
I was like, why is Chris' head so big, Andre? Andre did the design.
Love
Look
it.
at you.
Look at that, because he's such an
And
integral
it should
part.
say crew, but you know what?
Two Funny Mamas and crew.
We're going to see how they go, Chris.
That's Andre, Kym, Sherri, and Chris. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And it's such a great conversation piece. Who's the white guy?
It's such a great conversation.
That's what we should have put on a t-shirt. Who's the white guy?
Exactly. Yeah. Is that a
Chris,
photo
we gotta
bomb?
send you one. We got to send you one.
It's almost like we have like 6 figures worth of machines 20 feet behind me that could make those.
You knew it was going to be something when you woke up. I tell you, and Chris got the...
You know what? We could have, but Chris, this is the problem. Your prices are different.
Actually, we charge less than what you paid.
Oh,
are you serious?
Lord.
Dead serious.
And you got to ship it to Dallas. I put it in
With
my
shipping, it would have been cheaper. With shipping,
me
it
tell
would have been
Chris,
waiting
let
on
me
you.
tell the audience.
It
Well,
would have been waiting on you.
Afterwards, Chris, let's talk
I'd
about
love
that.
to. I'd love
Now
to.
we win another NAACP image award.
No, but let me let the audience know what's going on. It's a lot of sexual tension. It's a lot of sexual frustration. They are starting to get
Needed to be
these
said.
petty arguments back and forth that I'm not even a part of, and I own 51% of the company. I don't know none of this. It is truly a sexual tension and a frustration that I'm just not a part of.
You know I'm in person with you, and I could pop you in your head.
That ain't gonna take away the sexual tension. It ain't with me.
Look how
So when
beautiful
y'all hear
you
these
two
little
look.
When you hear these little skirmishes between Chris and Kym, just already know stuff was promised to Chris that Kym didn't come through on. She still continues to tease, leading Chris into this path of just, you know.
You always have to tease. You got to dangle the carrots. My brother told me that. He said, you dangle the carrot. Always dangle the carrot.
In your case,
and
asparagus now.
Asparagus, damn.
It didn't turn into asparagus.
Oh, my God, it's green. Wow.
Oh, boy. Oh my gosh! No, I love the shirts, and I hope you sell a jillion of them tonight or Sunday whenever you all are live. So that's awesome.
Talk to you. You know, we'll do after the show. We'll talk to you about how we incorporate this into, because we know that you came up. If you go to Two Funny Mamas, our web.
Add it to the store. We can add it to the store.
Jack. Yeah, but they get to
buyjack.com/2funnymamas.
If you go to buyjack, BYJACK.com/Two Funny Mamas, we have much more merchandise, and you can order your size. You can order the color. We got some really great stuff there. Right now, we just need the merchandise like right away. And Kym came up with this design. So
Andre came up with it. I have to give you credit because you said, you know what, let's put the whole crew on there. Because I was just me and Sherri. And Sherri was like, no, people love all the Two Funny Mama crew. But you know what? I want to take a moment real quick to say thank you to a very special friend in Dallas who was boots on the ground for us, for real. Come on over here, Cheryl. Cheryl's here, but she has done all the flyers, the posters, been running around Dallas. Cheryl Jones, everybody, twin.
Hello. Ooh, yeah, Cheryl. Oh my gosh. Hey, let's get Cheryl on the t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's like Bernie Mac. The whole room would get dark. So
it ain't even that.
You look great, Cheryl. Thank you for all your help with the ladies.
Love you, Cheryl.
Thank you for all.
So when she said Cheryl's been boots on the ground, it takes a whole team to get people into the comedy clubs. We need people who are doing street team work, who are passing out flyers. What Cheryl did, which was so amazing, is she went to so many restaurants and businesses in Dallas and salons and asked them if she could place our Two Funny Mamas poster up on their window or put cards there, so when people walked up, they would see the cards and want to buy tickets. And that's hard because a lot of businesses don't like stuff from their window. They don't like cards. And Cheryl is such a salesperson for us. She finessed them. So there's a ton of businesses that have our flyers and postcards, and that's how people know about us. So we are appreciative.
We're very grateful, Cheryl. Thank you so much. And to the people that anybody in particular you want to say thank you to?
You know what? There are so many people. I got the opportunity to meet some beautiful people that I have in my phone right now. That's Summer Jones. She was the one that literally was like an assistant to me. She took the flyers and a poster, and she took them to the mall. And North Park Mall is a huge mall.
Oh.
And she was a second boot. How about that on the
So
ground?
another boot on the ground.
Yeah, so Summer, and she's an author too.
Oh, okay. You did tell me that we have to have her on the show.
Me thinks Cheryl done told her she can come on the podcast.
I didn't tell her.
Yeah, that's what
I promise you, I didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Probably that was Kym.
So this is good.
Here we go. So thank you.
We're
so
very,
much.
very, very appreciative.
So who you bringing to the show on Sunday?
I am going to bring my godmother because I believe in that, possibly my aunt. So, or her my god sister. So yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how many people you bringing?
Just three. Told us three.
Three. Okay, well, as much as you did, yes, three is
No,
good.
that's all.
It sounded like we was getting to 5 and
It
6
did sound like that.
when you started going. And then
I was trying to
possibly.
make sure because anyway, I just want to give a shout out though to the people who really so dramatic results. Ray's over in Oakland.
Oh, Ray even took our
Ray.
poster? Well,
Yes,
that's a big one.
Ray and Craig.
Because we didn't know about Ray.
I'm telling you, but let
Ray
me
know about
tell
Ray
you,
Ray.
the Cliff Club, and the Cliff Club is really well known here. You know,
Awesome.
so that's a dramatic.
Are you
results.
bringing any single men for Kym?
Yes.
No, because I would have them for me.
What?
Ooh.
All right.
That part.
The shady boots. All right. I love it.
Just saying. But yeah, in Big Mike's salon.
He's a barbershop.
Mia's Tex-Mex.
Mia's. That's a Mexican restaurant I love.
And,
yeah.
And Winsome Prime.
And Winsome Prime,
you
a
know,
fabulous
that's right.
steakhouse.
Yes.
There's a steakhouse called Winsome Prime, which let me tell you what I liked about Winsome Prime.
Uh-huh.
We went there to say thank you, and then we ended up eating there. They got a great atmosphere. It's a steakhouse in Dallas. Great atmosphere. It's for the grown and sexy crowd.
Yes.
It's definitely for the grown and sexy crowd.
People there.
And it's a lot of sexy people.
A lot of big booty Dallas women. That made me mad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Dallas got
You
you can't beat you big booties. Dallas.
Woo, Dallas. All real booties.
When I
in
tell you,
Dallas.
Kym and
Pass
I
me up.
this whole weekend been like, wow,
Wow.
dear, oh my gosh,
Right. Good Lord.
good Lord. It's been a lot of that.
I asked one girl, I said, is that real? I couldn't take it.
I asked one girl, I was like, do you have to bump me when you go by me? My head.
You might have butt was it?
Your butt. But these are corn-fed down south.
Really?
These are corn-fed booties.
Born booties.
This is born booties. This is
booties.
brisket. A lot of
That's
brisket.
A lot of brisket.
A lot of brisket.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
A lot of butter in these booties. We got
I
a
haven't-
lot
I haven't-
of butter.
I have an ex that lives in Dallas. Can she get on the guest list?
Wow. She got a booty? Oh, you wanted to come to the show?
Yeah.
Nope. Guest list closed.
That was a test. That was a test to see if Kym really had love for me. And
She still has
she
feelings
passed.
for you.
Mhm.
She said no.
Mhm.
No.
No,
She
you
said-
about
You know I'm about to say
to say
no.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been called that.
For you, so come on.
Because I'll punch him in his stomach.
You know, here's the thing. Kym never leads with love. It is always something violent that's going to happen
That is
between
true. I
you
did
and her.
say that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It is really like she's like, I
I grew up
really
with
like
boys.
you and I'm interested in you, but I will punch you in your throat. That is just
Yeah,
not
that's
the
true.
way to get a man. I'm telling you that now.
I didn't say I can get him. I just can't keep him.
No, you won't punch because his throat gonna be hurting.
Sorry, Chris. Well,
It
thank you,
happens.
Cheryl. I don't keep you on your knees.
Oh,
My knees are
what?
used to it.
What about my knees?
That's why I don't want to keep you on your knees.
I'm in a chair.
You pray though, so you.
I
Oh,
am.
yeah, I
Okay,
mean, I know you're in the
praying.
chair, but we trying to go.
Uh-uh.
We're trying to go. Thank you, girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, dang
Is that like? Wait. Was
You know,
that like
Sherri-
an exit?
You know,
Was that what that
Sherri-
was?
you know,
I was on my way.
Wait, you know Sherri a mean girl.
You
right?
know I'm moody.
She told me yesterday. She's like,
Good
Mom,
for my
Mom.
tooth in.
Her
Oh my
mood.
gosh.
oh, see,
That
there you go.
chick
That's
got
what
a
you get.
tooth in.
That's what you get.
God don't like ugly.
All right, y'all. Blessings.
All right, you right here
Take
though.
care.
We love you,
y'all.
girl.
Cheryl, love you too. Thank you so much. We'll see you at the show. She's sitting right across from us.
She got us.
She didn't actually exit the room. She's going
right
across
here.
the table.
Yeah.
We're in a conference room in Dallas.
She works so hard. She deserves a chair on stage. Is what I'm thinking
Oh,
too.
we might.
There it is.
It was so
Uh,
nice
Yes.
to officially meet you to a degree.
I got my thing. I'm ready.
Careful, Cheryl. Don't pay too much attention to me. You're gonna get knocked off the guest list.
Woo!
Will you stop that? Oh my
All right,
God.
all right, Flame Whitley. Flame. All right, Flame Whitley. Take
Flame
it easy.
Monroe started this. I know Flame is mad. Flame should have came up with the song.
No, I wonder if Flame could trademark that sound.
That's right.
That's what it is. It's the sound that
It's in the wrist.
It's in the wrist.
Yeah.
And
I'm curious.
Got a lot of wrist work.
Well. Oh man. How about press? You all roll into town whenever. If you all aren't familiar, you do a big show, small show, whatever. Local press. That's anytime you see a big star like these two on your local news station and everybody going crazy. Oh, they're on the local thing. That's to promote. It's to let all the community know, hey, come out and everything. I got to know. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're funny. How's local press been? And have you all behaved?
It's been really good. We've done our radio, and it's been really great. Radio is the way in podcasts when you're promoting a comedy show. But it's been a lot. I'm crashing and burning. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, I see you.
I know what's wrong with you. You've been traveling. You've been working your ass off.
No, it's true. No, let me tell you something. Y'all.
Nope.
Let me just tell her the truth.
Nope. Give her the floor.
Sherri, look at it. Wow. And she ain't got no tooth.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Sherri, let me tell y'all
You've been waiting to say that all day.
We travel, but I didn't sleep on the plane. Sherri slept. But she got in so late, and we had to get up for radio for hair and makeup.
I got in like at 1 a.m.
3 a.m, the makeup artist
my makeup
shows.
people came at 3.
She got at 1, so she stayed up. Then we did a press run, and when I tell you it was a press run for another 4 to 5 hours straight. Then I said, Sherri, go back to the hotel and go to sleep. Does she? No. I like to go to the dollar store.
Yeah,
I like to go run around and get some things. I went and passed out. She did not, because she knew we had a 7 o'clock dinner. Then she goes out to dinner, and then she a mean girl because she tired. And then her blood sugar done dropped. Everything happened. So now, this morning, she jumps up again and goes shopping.
No, I had to get a bustier for the blazer that I'm wearing, like a little corset. But the problem was they didn't have any corsets at the mall. So I had to go to like a Forever 21 store, Windsor, which is made for girls.
Because she got new titties.
Well, yeah, but they're not 21-year-olds. These things that I got, these little cover-ups, are for 21-year-old boobs, not for 58. So it was not a good experience. But nevertheless, I am tired.
Yeah, you are exhausted. But our makeup artist is coming again in a few minutes. Sherri has to go again because we have a play to be at. When I tell you we are on a press tour now, let me tell you something. We had some good radio. Dee in the morning was great. All the stations were fantastic, and we laughed. We had fun. We really acted up. It was just good times. And so today we're going to see a play called Jason's Lyric.
With Tretch, Eva Marcel, K. Michelle, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. There's a gospel singer in there, but I don't remember.
Oh, let me tell Kate Michelle I'm coming today. My sorrow.
Yeah, so these are all, and it's based on the movie Jason's Lyric.
And I brought Lawrence Hilton Jacobs in it, right? My first director.
Yes, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs is in it. So we're going to go see that. At some point, I have got to crash. I got to sleep.
Yeah, you got to go to sleep.
Look at all the people. Even Marcel. And
look at this.
Okay. Victoria Rowell is in it.
Oh, wow.
Kay Michelle is in it. Tretch is in it. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. I just don't know this one.
Whose play is it?
Jacarius.
Oh, that's Jacarius.
Jacarius.
Oh, that's my boy. Let me see if I can get another.
I don't know.
On what? How? Did you all make the connection that you're both doing? You're going to go. That maybe this is why you're seeing it. You're doing the event in Harlem with Lawrence Hilton Jacobs.
I am. We're celebrating 50th anniversary of Coolie High, and in support of that, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs is coming to the world famous to the AMC Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem. And we're going to do a screening of the movie, and we're going to do a Q&A with Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. He played Cochise in Coolie High, and Glenn Turman played his best friend, Preach. It was funny. It was poignant. It was sad. All of those adjectives. So that's going to be May 17th.
Renisha in the live chat thinks you're going to fall asleep at the play, Sherri. Do you have a comment on that?
I won't.
She is.
No, I'm not, because when I'm at home, I'm going to get some sleep. Like, it's May 17th, so we go on hiatus from my talk show of May 13th. So I will be able to sleep in. But I literally my plane was delayed 4 hours. And I got off a plane and I didn't get, I went 24 hours no sleep. and we've been running nonstop. So I think because I'm just sitting here, because we've been running. When we're in the car, we go to sleep. The car that takes us, we go to, I mean, literally head against the window like that.
Go to the next station.
But just sitting here, I'm really sleeping. Neither here nor there. Y'all don't want to hear about that. We're thankful that you're here with us. Yeah. This is why I realized when you don't get enough sleep, you can't think straight. So I'm trying to chase my words. I'm delirious.
So you look like you acting like me yesterday. I was like that. When you get so tired, but I was sleeping good this morning. She bangs on my door, wakes me up from getting killed. I was in the middle of it in my dream. She saved my life, but it gives you that, and I ran to the door. So I understand when you're that tired, but I feel refreshed.
Our Gallus wants to know where Sherri got her jacket from.
Oh, my denim jacket is by Alexander McQueen. The reason why I like this jacket because it fits. It's a form-fitting jacket, like on my arms.
Here, let me just show it a little better.
It's cropped. So it really looks. I have a sundress on, so I don't know if you can see.
I love the dress. Open it up. Show them the dress. This dress is so cute. Look at this dress.
Isn't that cute?
It is so cute.
So you can't see.
I can't wear none of her stuff no more because her titties ain't the same.
But when it's too cold, like it is in here, when I go out, I'll just wear the sundress. But the jacket I love because it's short and it's not. It fits. So
you can still see the outfit,
and you can still see the outfit. Yeah. You can still see this wig. I swear to God. You still see the outfit. Yeah,
she ain't had a comb in days.
I ain't had a comb in days. Brush. I don't even know what's going on with my hair.
I know people probably saying that the same thing to me, but I like the fuzzy look.
Your hair looks pretty.
It's new. So I was wearing this other style with the bangs, right? Pretty. And then people kept calling me Rick James. And
oh boy.
When I came home last night.
Right. So what
wouldn't
happened?
Make love to me.
I said, you're gonna scream. I said, if Sherri saw that, because Sherri kept saying, Kym, why don't you change your style? Why do you keep wearing that same style? And then I saw some comments and people was like,
brutal.
Rick James. So yeah.
Okay.
Makeup artist.
Did you see them out there? If you can ask them, can they wait for 10 minutes? Yeah.
We could. You want to? Oh yeah. I was gonna say we can't do it.
So the jacket is Alexander McQueen. If you go on Poshmark, you can probably find it for cheaper than it would be in Bloomingdale's.
Is Alexander McQueen an expensive designer?
Yeah, a little bit. It's expensive is subjective. If you know, I believe it's subjective. Now, would Beyonce think this jacket is expensive? No. Cardi B think this jacket is expensive? No. Would my sister Lisa think that she go, hell yes, expensive. So if you go to Bloomingdale's, I think the jacket, just to save you some time, is about $350. Is it
Kym's favorite store?
What, Bloomingdale? She don't shop at no Bloomingdale's.
Why people?
Mark. Kym shop at Rainbow.
That is my favorite store, Rainbow. Mark Williams in Cleveland is watching. Why is he bringing up people asking questions?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it,
Mark. Tell Mark, whoever asked you that question. I'm the big sister. Y'all just know I run stuff. I don't have the most percentage, but I run. I told her this morning. I said, boy, you are like my little sister, but I wish we was real sisters because I'd have grown up with you. When I tell you I'd have wore you out, you and Scott, I'd have been popping her every chance I get because she get on my nerves.
As an adult still?
Yeah.
As an adult?
You a mean girl. You be sitting there with your little moody self.
I'm moody.
I got time for that.
I am moody.
The realest ever says go ahead.
When you don't get any sleep, you're moody. So I'm really,
and she got
irritable.
She got to eat at a certain time.
I got to eat. Yeah. So when I don't eat at a certain time, I get irritable. I'm just moody, but I'm fine. When I'm not in the mood, I'm good. You, however, are bossy throughout. And you, however, are the victim in everything. There's not a day that goes by that Kym don't blame somebody. Why do you wake me up to live? Why don't you tell me
to live?
Yeah. Why you didn't wake me up?
To live.
You know I'm laying here asleep. Why you supposed to have woken me up?
Right.
Why you didn't tell me I need to brush my teeth? Why you didn't say nothing?
Okay.
Chris, you never said anything that eggs had to be cooked for less than 3 minutes.
Okay. Absolutely.
That was
weird. I found this out from your college roommate. You have been the perennial victim.
Wow.
For your whole life.
You went back to
you
Fisk.
was a baby.
She went back to Fisk. Look. I'm ready for our dance, so.
We are going to do the boots on the ground dance tonight if you join us at the Bruton Theater.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow Sunday at the Bruton Theater. I know I got to get some sleep because I got to give energy. But at the Bruton Theater at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, you can go to Ticketmaster.com and we're going to do Boots on the Ground dance. Yeah. We're going to have some gifts for you. And
so we're going to have to do it because I don't know the dance well, but we're going to try to do it. The audience will probably get up and do it with us, but we're going to do it here in Dallas. And then we're going to do it on June 20th in New Jersey at the JPAC. So let me tell you something. We're ready. And so it's going to be fun.
You could go to Ticketmaster.com and get the tickets. Very exciting.
Right. Why can't we take this podcast while you doing your makeup? Take it straight upstairs so we can finish.
Because I plan on going to sleep. They do my makeup when I'm asleep. I put my hair back.
Like I'm a corpse?
Yeah, I just put my hair back like this.
Oh,
and they do it
but
so
they're
they're doing
in a
it
big
down.
makeup chair. What you gonna do with it?
I'm in a high chair.
Oh, and you can put your head down?
A high chair?
I lean back and I do like this. And sometimes I'll do like this, and they take their hand and they'll push my head back. And I'll do like this, and they'll push my head up, and they'll hold my head while they're lining my lips so I can't fall. But I'm asleep.
Okay, I've done that. When I was doing Raising Whitley, I was doing Raising Whitley and Young and Hungry, and I told the producers, I said, I could do 2 shows at once. It's no big deal. I got it, baby. I don't know why I made that decision. I never remember. I was at my house. We was filming it, and I laid in the bed while they did my makeup. I was out. They were like, okay, Kym, we got to get on the set. I was like, please, no. Please, no. I can't.
I am sometimes.
And look at the results. Look how beautiful.
Look at us. That was it.
Looking good.
Look at Joshua. He is 14 years old now.
Like with a deep voice, like a grown man.
And the only people we don't know is see Sam right here, the girl in the front off to the side. Mm-hmm. We don't know her, but that's Harold, Stacy, Rodney, Wendell. We see all them all the time. I don't know what happened to Sam. Sam, if you out there, let us know.
What's her name?
Right.
Sam what?
Samantha.
Samantha what?
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Sam, it's been a minute.
And you talking about hit us up. You don't even know you that's name.
Samantha, y'all, she got a twin. Samantha was in Raising Whitley. Her and, yeah.
I want to give a shout out
I don't
to
remember Sam's last
Kelly
name.
Stewart, if you recognize her.
Oh, my girl.
Samantha Cha.
Samantha Cha.
That was it, Samantha Cha, but that ain't her.
This woman is Kelly Stewart. This is Niecy Nash's sister. She is pregnant.
Finally.
She's having a baby. Everybody she knew she wanted a baby. So
long journey.
It's a long journey. She's going to be a mother. So just
we're all so excited.
She was a guest here on the show. She's a fertility expert.
Oh, right.
Yes,
she's a fertility expert.
Right.
I forgot that Kelly was on. Her Instagram is KStew, KSTEW 222. Yeah. KStew 222. And
please
that's her.
Wish her
some well.
Yeah.
She got that little stomach.
And little titties.
It's funny because I get the same
Kym.
body that she got, but I'm not pregnant. I got
the same stomach too.
You got the same
girl,
stomach?
but my titties would have covered the pregnancy stomach. That's
so with mine. Yeah, so she's sexy. Yeah. This right here, when I walk around in a white shirt on like that, is not sexy.
No. I'm going to get my titties cut off and donate them to somebody.
You should. Yeah. I should have done that with mine. I should not have let them destroy the fat. I should have sent it to somebody.
And they could put it in my booty. I'll be good. Just a little bit of titty in each booty.
Wow. And your booty.
Yeah, to booty. They'd be like, why your booty feel like titties?
Why your booty feel like titties? Why your booty feel like titties?
We got a song. Why your booty feel like titties? Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clickety clack.
You just came up with a new theme song for Two Funny Mamas.
I want to grip, I want to suck them, but I really can't.
Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed.
Yeah, it really is. Because that's like I went too far.
Okay, Chris, how we gonna do this? Because she got to go upstairs. Me and you can stay on for a little bit. I'm gonna let her go. Let's take some more questions and stuff we want to talk about. Everybody, wish Sherri well. Goodbye.
What a graceful dismount.
Thank you.
Kym took some journalism classes at Fisk, obviously.
I didn't know if anybody had any questions before I left.
Oh, there's so many comments and questions. There's one, the realist wants to say, okay, Sherri and Kym, one of the shows you gave my daughter a hilarious shout out for joining the Deltas. Me and my daughter live in Dallas. Can we make it a full circle moment by meeting them at the show? There is an opportunity to do that. You can get the VIP upgrade.
Now, we can't meet you if you're not going to get tickets, but we can do a meet and greet for you.
Mm-hmm. Ticketmaster link in the comments. Putting it there.
This is the thing. No. If she goes and buys her ticket today and takes a picture of her ticket and emails it to you, Chris, we'll give her a meet and greet.
Oh, that's nice of you.
You have to buy the ticket today, though.
Yep, she got to buy it today and take a picture of it.
You hear that? The Realist, or anybody else for that matter. Yeah. Send your ticket today.
Tell them your email.
twofunnymamas@gmail.com.
Okay. And you have to show a copy of your ticket, and you can do a meet and greet with Kym and I.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We have a meet and greet at 1:00 in the afternoon, and we have a meet and greet after the show about 3:15 in the afternoon.
Longtime viewer, probably since the beginning. Darletha, love her. By the end of the tour, will Kym know how to do boots on the ground?
By the end of the tour.
She trying.
I've been working on it.
She's been working on it so hard, but she got that clickety-clack together.
I got the clickety-clack.
Yeah, so go to twofunnymamas@gmail.com, screenshot your ticket and the date, and then we will put you on the list for a meet and greet where we take pictures with your daughter. So I any other comments or anything?
Yeah, several people, including J-Rock, says Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Before you go, officially, Happy Mother's Day to Sherri and Kym from everybody. Everybody here at Midcoast says Happy Mother's Day. Do you have any plans post-show to hang out with Jeffrey or anything other than
on that plane?
I got to get on a plane tomorrow. I won't get to Jeffrey.
Show.
I got to be at work on Monday. I won't get to Jeffrey tonight, but we're going to go out for a celebratory dinner.
Yeah. And I'll get home probably because my time is earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So when I land,
it'll be 6 or 7.
Right. So I'll land a little early. I can spend time with Joshua. And then he said he bought me something, but then, who knows?
Oh, but still.
We'll see.
You get that Apple Pay figured out?
That's a whole thing. But no, let's go, Sherri. I want to thank
I'm going to get out of here, y'all.
Happy Mother's Day, Sherri.
No, thank you, Sherri, for
Thank
coming
you
to
for the
show.
Happy Mother's Day wishes, everybody. I hope you have an amazing, amazing Mother's Day.
We do.
Hug the woman in your life that you love so much.
Yes.
I love my family.
Yeah.
I don't talk to y'all too much, but I love you. Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go. And I got to put my suit back in my
bye.
mouth.
So,
okay,
all right, y'all. Thanks, Sherri, for coming to the show. Hey, Chris.
Now we can finally do the podcast Kym's always dreamt of.
Podcast. And it's her computer. That's what's hilarious.
All right.
And I'm going to keep it. Okay.
So you want to hang out. So if you have questions for Kym and Sherri, whoever, drop them in the live chat. We'll get to them as we move through this.
Look,
Kym,
I'm putting my feet up. Look, I'm finally.
This is the podcast that people really wanted.
Got Sherri out of here. Got my feet up, chilling. Yeah. That's my backpack back there. We in the conference room. I got on too many colors. I know. Chris, you can come on here with me. It's weird for me talking to myself. Sherri likes to talk to herself. Oh, you want me to call her?
No. I'm going to go to the front desk.
Okay.
Tell me about the T-shirt.
Okay, let me tell you something. So, Chris, I had to move fast. And Chris.
No. I meant what you're wearing. I love the shirt. Andre sent me that image. We need to put it up on your regular store.
Where do you think I got this shirt from?
I can't say Blessed Squad.
Where do you think I got it? What's my favorite store, Chris?
Jesus. That's straight from the heavens.
Okay. Boom. Rainbow. Thank you. I love my shirt. I get all my T-shirts from Rainbow. But I got this right here.
It says HBCU.
This right here. Sheila Eldridge does a HBCU film festival. She got this designer who's out of Paris. I got to get one for Wanda Sykes. But the name is Sig. It's French. SIGINOMMO. Can you look that up for me on Instagram?
One more time.
SIGI, and then there's a little apostrophe. NOMMO. And I ran into him on the streets of Harlem, and I took a picture because I saw him with the suits, and I was like, oh my God. But we were rushing, and I wanted to grab me another.
Yeah, this is no joke, huh? All right, I'm pulling this up real fast. His name is Pascal Marinier.
Yeah, he's French, but all his sweatsuits look like this. And I need to figure out how to buy one, but there's one for HBCU.
His website is siginomo.com, and it's in the live chat of the YouTube channel, and I will text it to you, Kym.
Oh, you have it?
Yep, that's his website, SIGINOMMO.com.
Okay, yes, that's it.
All kinds of great colors. And then Instagram is at Siggy Nomo. I bet I'm butchering it.
And it's I don't know, it's Sig.
SIGINOMMO.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
And his fashion, if you look at this, you will see this is like a fashion show. He's an artist, but he has all these different sweatsuits that he made a special one for the HBCU theater for Sheila. For Sheila
Eldridge. Love it.
Yeah. So
Deja's not here today, but she went to Alcorn. She would like that. Who works for us?
Yes, and I said I wanted to get one, but I don't know how to. Yeah,
I got an email. I bet we can get him on too. How about we just have him on the show? Why not?
That would be fun. Yes,
that'll be good.
And he can show his fashions, and Sheila would probably appreciate that.
Love Sheila, so let's make it work.
Love Sheila, so.
Stores like Rainbow be feeling like an escape room with all them racks. Renisha's on fire today.
That is hilarious.
MM's in the comments. You what?
I'm going to Cleveland to do a movie.
Shout out to Mark. When are you doing? When are you going to Cleveland?
I go to Cleveland to do for the Deltas. Matter of fact, Denise will be like, Kym, you don't know? I'm actually going because I got to learn my lines. I will be in Cleveland on May 22nd through the 27th because I'm shooting a movie called Last Shop on Walnut Street. Peter Lawson Jones, it's his movie, and he asked me to be in it. And I looked at these lines. I was like, Peter, I don't know all these lines by then, but we'll see what happens. And I'm going for the Greater Cleveland Alumni Association, chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. They're having a centennial celebration. We're going to be in Lander Haven, and I believe I'm the host of that. So, and I get to see my daddy. That's a lot, ain't it?
That actually makes me feel less bad because I guess, so I'm going to be in LA, and I'm supposed to come by your house, but I guess I could just hang out there without you.
Hey, wait a minute. When are you coming to LA?
Next week.
Right. So next week, I got to do Family Feud next week.
Let's figure it out right here live.
In Atlanta. But then I'll be back.
You'll be back on the 20th, right?
2 weeks. Yeah. I'll be back 19th.
Well, you gotta be in
I'm only going
in
to
LA
Atlanta.
for the 19th too. For the 18th.
Oh, I forgot about my pink pump. Lord,
Special Needs Network brings you your Pink Pump Affair Wonderland. Kym Whitley.
I'm on the
Shout
board.
out to Ariva Martin, snnla.com. Come
May
join
18th.
us.
Please, you guys, if you can donate or get you a ticket or send somebody to Pink Pump, we have it every year. But this year, not only are we raising money, we raise money for the JPAC, our camp for Special Needs Network. This year, we are actually honoring some families with special needs children that lost their homes in the fire. So is there a website you can direct the people to, Chris?
SNNLA.com, specialneedsnetworkla.com. And if you're watching right now, there is a QR code at the bottom of the screen. I'll blow it up for you real quick. It'll take you to the tickets. Again, SNNLA.com. I'm going to move this up. Look down at the bottom of the screen right there. Reserve your seat online with that QR code on the screen right now. For the rest of you all, SNNLA.org.
Yes, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. Keeping me up on all the stuff I need to do. Let me tell you something, y'all. We got to get through this Two Funny Mamas tour because this has been our baby. We've been so excited about working on this. And Sherri, it's interesting because Sherri does her talk show and also works on our private stuff that we like. And she has a movie coming out called Straw with Taraji and Tiana Taylor. And, of course, our friend, or really her friend, but I knew him first, Tyler Perry has produced and directed. So we're very excited that everybody to watch Straw when it comes out. Sherri is being very dramatic in this. So we're excited about that too.
How'd she figure out how to act like that?
Wow, yeah. So wait, Chris. Mr. Chris, trying to make this look right. I got all kind of stuff in the thing. Chris, what other questions do we have from the people.
So many. Everybody's saying Happy Mother's Day. A great mention from A. Renee Floyd. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, aunties, godmothers, like a mother's. Every day should be Mother's Day. Great note from her. And it is, too. We haven't really talked about it, but we can jump in more on some Mother's Day traditions or any good memories that you have as we go through this. Y'all remember Kym didn't remember the name of her foundation. I will donate. My son is special needs adults. Thanks, Starletha.
What do you mean I don't remember? It's called the Special Needs Network. I've been on the board for years.
Tiffany Turner. Hey, Kym, would you be able to hook me up with some useful resources? My 5-year-old grandson has Down syndrome. Tiffany, I would say check out snnla.org. Kym's on the board. Areva Martin got that going, and there's a bunch of great resources there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Taking a picture of what we do when people want to know.
People.
Well, certain people.
People.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna lie to you. People asking me. Listen.
People
Please
asking you what you're wearing?
We have great resources that you can I wish you lived in LA, but if not, go to Special Needs Network. It's say it again, Chris. Lord,
snnla.org is the website. Great website, great organization that Areva Martin got.
And it's growing. It really is. We have a whole building now in Los Angeles dedicated to special needs. We have classes and cooking classes and game classes and life courses and computer classes. And we actually are partnered with foster care and different things. So,
how about folks want to know when you're going back on Sherri's TV show?
I want to know too. I'm really mad that when me and Josh were in New York, I'll be honest with you, I take Sherri for granted. What happens is when you have a friend, Gail probably doesn't do this to Oprah, but when you have a friend who is in the industry and they're big and you go visit them, I went to visit Sherri in New York, but you're going to visit your friend, so you're just there. Right. And Sherri says, my friend is here visiting her and her son. Why didn't I run out and get in front of the TV and say, hey, how y'all doing? And I was in the back in her dressing room, stealing stuff. I was going through boxes, all this stuff she buys. Yeah, I was going through her boxes of stuff. So I didn't think about it, and her season is almost over. I missed it this year.
Isn't that wild?
Did I go on there on a Zoom once? Maybe I did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I missed the season. And you know what? You're right. As a friend, the opportunity for, it didn't work out. And I was in New York for a long time. And what happens with these talk shows, they have to book way in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta be honest, I didn't tell her, I didn't tell John, I didn't tell anybody, hey, I'm coming to New York. So I got kicked out. So, that's Kym.
Hey, and also, let's give you some more behind the scenes. It's Sherri's show and what she says goes and everything, but make no mistake, there's a huge process there's like a giant ship that has to turn left, and everyone has to turn the wheel because that's sponsors, producers, the network, everything. There's so much that goes into that. So a lot of pressure goes on to people like Sherri even if she wants to help somebody out.
You better say it. It is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you all to keep that in mind. But you're right. I also have to do worry about my career, not even worry about it, but also be aware of what I need to do to keep my star meter going. And you have to keep your star meter going in this business.
Laugh Gina really likes your hair, Kym.
Y'all like the new style, but the same color, kinda? Not giving too much Rick James. My hairstylist, Angie Hairstyles, she wanted to do the side part. I'm trying to brand myself into this new color. I got tired of the wigs all the time. I really did. I just felt like,
that has to get old.
The wigs, going out back and forth and putting wigs on. Yeah, I'm over it.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I'm over it. This is like my real hair. Does that make sense?
Sure. It's your number one. Monica says Kym would probably learn the newest line dance quicker because it is similar to the cha-cha slide.
Yeah. So I've practiced, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because Sherri gets in front of an audience. I just got to be honest with y'all because she's not here. Sherri gets in front of the audience, and
she's the only time we'll be honest with you. Sherri leaves the room.
Be honest with you, Sherri. We get in front of a crowd, and she's gonna go bananas, and she's gonna twerk, she's gonna drop us like it's hot, and I'm just gonna stand there and look at her. Sherri has us changing clothes 3 times on the show. I was like, Sherri, it's a stand-up show. And well, we're gonna change this outfit, then we gotta change this outfit. I said, it ain't a fashion show. So it's a lot going on, y'all, in this, and that's why we're here early. But it is a wonderful show. You know, we get to do stand-up. We do stand-up together. It's a very unique show. And at the end of the show, we come together and basically do the podcast in some chairs for 15 minutes, take questions from the audience. We do giveaways. I'm going to give away some shirts. We're going to give away some products. I've given away my pants. Yeah, we've done a lot.
What was his name?
Wow, Chris.
You're the one who said it. Kym looks like an updated Shaka Khan. That's from Phyllis. J-Rock has an actual... You want a real question, Kym?
Yes.
Also, PR Jade loves your hair. Shout out to PR Jade. J-Rock, dream acting role, Kym. Give it up. What do you want? What's your dream?
Dream acting role. See, I love to do a period piece. That is really good to me. But when I look at roles, there's so many different things coming out, because is it a movie role? Is it a television show? And I'm gonna be honest with you, my dream acting role would be something like Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I've already done it. Because I got to improv, I got to do my own thing. But, you know, if I do something even with the Wayans brothers, they let me go.
For Curb or anything like that, does the skill does the skill level of the people around you improve the experience, or are you just plowing through doing your own thing no matter what?
Like Adam Sandler, being in the movie with Adam Sandler and Ben Stiller. Ooh, you know, they're, you know, very, very, very funny. So it raises you up to be and try to match them and be as funny. That kind of thing. You know, it used to be an action. I want to run and jump and kick people. I can't do that. I'm not doing all that.
You could be the boss at the desk, pressing the buttons. You know,
role, I'd like to
calling the strike.
I like to be the police captain. I like to be cussing out everybody. Yeah. That's what I like. And I don't want to have to read the lines. I really just want to say, Johnson, you read the report.
Wait, ready?
And you saw that this was. You know what? I want the stuff on my desk tomorrow. No, it's not up for discussion.
Please, okay. Hey, City Hall's all over my ass. Go ahead.
Yes. The mayor's office has been calling about this. You get it done, and you get it done by tomorrow.
If I hear one more thing from the administration department, your ass is going back to the parking ticket depot.
That's right. And I want your badge and your gun on my desk by tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Hi, casting directors, please email Chris at midcoast.media as I've taken over police chief specific acting roles.
That was pretty funny. What other question? That was
God, yeah. Just City Hall's all over my ass, MacGruber.
You are cracking up.
Elevate your acting, says Darletha. Absolutely. Quentin Rucker would love those roles for you, Kym. J-Rock says, be sure to speak it into existence. Now watch, your dream acting role is about to come to you. XXXX says, and action. MM's cutting up in the comments. No surprise there. Shout out to MM. I hear Lunell's out killing it on the road right now. I wonder if he's out there with her. Cade Woodbury says, you made the show very funny and you're a legend. Do you like that? Some people get weird about that with the legend thing. I think it's a sign of respect. Do you feel weird when people call you a legend?
You know, when they call you a legend and you're young, yeah, but I'm getting old now, so I am a legend.
But to some people, you could be a legend after like 2 decent acting roles, right? Because they're like so impressed at what you've done.
No, that's not a legend. A legend has history behind it.
Right.
Denzel Washington, he's a legend. He's the GOAT. Okay, it's a whole different, you know.
I do. So wait, so back to this, back to the show. Do you feel like tomorrow, and if you're not, if you're just tuning in, you're in the Dallas area, or Southwest flies Dallas pretty cheap, pop in for a show. You still have time. Mother's Day tomorrow, 3:00 is when it starts. You can do this QR code here. Just go to Ticketmaster and see Sherri and Kym live tomorrow, live in Dallas. So you're going to go see a play, but then tomorrow at the show, you're going to sleep, you're going to be ready, you're going to be anxious all day.
Well,
That's a
we
late
gotta
start.
get up at 8. 8 in the morning, we start
what?
getting ready for the show. 8 a.m.
What are you doing?
Oh, we jump up. We got to get hair and makeup. We make merchandise. We go check into the building. We have to pack all of it. We have to pack everything and get out of the hotel because we're leaving from the play straight to the airport. We have a meet and greet at 1:00. So we got a hair and makeup.
You're doing a meet and greet before the show?
Yes, we're going to do it because Sherri has to get on the plane to be back in New York. So we're going to do the meet and greet at 1. Then we have to go back into our dressing rooms and change for the show. From 1 to 2, 2 we have to be ready to roll at 3:00. Touch-ups on makeup, and we're back on the show. The show is going to run from 3 to about 4:30. A special K will go up first, and then he will introduce me and Sherri. Me and Sherri will do banter between each other about 15 minutes. Then we will leave the stage. No, then Sherri will go do her stand-up. I'll say, Sherri Shepherd, everybody, she's going to do stand-up. I'm going to leave the stage. Then I'm going to come back in 15 minutes. She'll say, Kym Whitley, everybody, I'm going to come out and do stand-up. And then we're going to say, thank you, and we're going to go off the stage. Now, I'm going to change, and Sherri's going to change. Special K will be on stage for about 15 minutes. We change it to our next outfit. They pull the chairs out, and the flowers and everything, and we come back on the stage. We do a Q&A for about 15, 20 minutes. And now, guess what? End of show. Thank you. Good night. There's going to be merchandise out in the front. So during intermission or whatever, before the show and then after the show, they're going to be selling things. We can't go out there, unfortunately, because I'd be out there signing things because we have to leave, I believe. I'll probably sneak out there. And then, it's grab the stuff and put the suitcases and get back to the airport. And me and Erlene going to jump on the plane and get on back to L.A.
That's wild. Well, shout out to Irina. She's wearing one of the NAACP Image Award shirts that she got from buyjack.com/2funnymamas. So shout out to Irina, anybody who's getting all that.
Irina should have sent a picture.
I bet we can make it happen. Flame Monroe is live in the chat, says Kym
Flame!
Flame Monroe's out there.
Flame, this was you. You started this. I don't know why you didn't make a song to this. Flame Monroe started this fan stuff, y'all. If you ever saw Flame Monroe do stand-up comedy, Flame would be on the stage and be hot flashing or whatever Flame got. And Flame goes like this all the time. And now they got a song and everybody's doing it. People don't know Flame started this. So Flame, you gotta start. You should do a class on that. You should just bail. That's Flame Monroe, people. Hey, Flame, very, very funny comic. If you ever see Flame Monroe advertised anywhere, you have to go to the show.
Absolutely. What else we got? So Kym's going to get back to LA. She's got a very busy schedule, all that good stuff. Sherri's got Sherri show she's going to get back to. If you're in Dallas, go see them. Mother's Day show tomorrow. It is Mother's Day. You have any great Mother's Day memories with your mother, with your family growing up?
I don't know if it's really on Mother's Day. I always made something for my mom on Mother's Day, or I took her somewhere or gave her something. I always took very special care of my mom. She died in 2011 when Joshua was born. 6 months afterwards. She was very close to that baby. And so, it's interesting because my son actually feels like he had time with KK. He talks about her, and I was like, you were a baby. So whatever that bond is, my mother was absolutely incredible. And you don't realize how fantastic your mother is until they're gone. And I really wish I would have either been mature enough or, because it's your mama. She always telling you what to do and this. But when I look back on how fantastic my mother is or was, I really wish I had a little bit of her. Very, very patient. I'm not patient at all. Very sweet. She was ladylike, but could cuss. So good drinker. Like, she was just everything. And everyone loved my mother, and I never understood why they just loved my mama, KK. So I would say that about my mother. I'm glad she poured into me what she did. She loved my dad. My dad is still around. He's 91 years old.
Wow.
They had a special relationship, always holding hands. She loved my daddy. So we traveled the world together. My mother would sew our clothes. We'd be in Africa. We'd be in Europe. And I was like, Mom, why you got that hat on my head? I made it. I was like, okay. We traveled with a sewing machine.
I don't know if you've ever said it on here. I think it was maybe due to your father's work. Have you ever said why you lived in Africa? Like you all took up residence and you lived in Africa. I don't know how long.
We lived in Sudan and Khartoum for 3 years. My father was building schools. He's an architect.
How old were you?
I was probably like 6, 7, 8. Like I was young enough.
But old enough to realize you were somewhere different.
Old enough to get squished on a camel. Sure did. A camel will kill you. My father didn't know. We got on a camel and I was excited. So he put me in the front and my father got in the back. Well, when you get on a camel, the camel don't just get up like this. The camel legs are short. So a camel has to go forward in order to get up. So a camel goes like this way. So what happened was it threw my daddy on top of me. Oh my goodness, I couldn't breathe. And then the camel comes up. My father was so nervous. He said when the camel came up, I remember it because, trauma, you remember trauma, I couldn't breathe. But he said once it came up, they said I was laughing so hard. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, my daddy almost killed me on the camel. So you have those kind of memories of, I don't know, the baboons that surrounded our car. We had to give them every piece of food we could. And
I swear it's my last banana, sir.
It was the Cheetos, everything we had in the car.
Baboons will eat meat too.
Oh, they was gonna eat us, but my daddy thought it was good for us to go driving in the wild. Wasn't no guide. We just rolling. But then we couldn't.
Let's go for a Sunday stroll.
We was in a Volkswagen, and we couldn't go. We couldn't go fast because guess what was in the distance? A rhinoceros looking at us. So we had to stay still. It was a hot mess. So trauma, honey. I remember all the trauma living in Africa.
Oh
but
my
great
gosh.
experience. My father was building these schools, and we spoke Swahili.
Really?
I had an English teacher. And I had an English accent because, British colony. And I was, Mommy, Scotty is such a naughty boy. My mother said I got the Cleveland accent left quick.
I had a nasty Southern accent from living in Southeast Missouri until I was about 4. But if you watch old VHS, it's quick how kids pick up accents. It's wild.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Flame Monroe in Fort Yates, North Dakota with Tiffany Haddish. We need to get Flame back on this show, and we need to get Tiffany on here too.
Fort Yates?
Yeah, that's what Flame says.
Fort Yates, what club? I've never even, Tiffany.
I doubt it. If they're playing Fort Yates, it's probably like a military show, right? On a base, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
Tiffany. Love Tiffany. That's my child.
Mm-hmm.
Flame, you my girl for years and years and years. So everyone, if you hear of Tiffany or you hear that Flame, that show is fire. So please go support that.
Sounds good.
It just sounds so good.
Hey, everybody's super supportive of Kym and Sherri, and they're nice enough to let me throw some stuff on here, especially when it's their friends. Jonathan Kite, you know him from Two Broke Girls. He's doing my show Gallery Laughs here in St. Louis. It's free. This is from the St. Louis Art Museum, Art Bridges Foundation, Access for All. Jonathan's very funny local favorite, Larry Green, who performed with Kym and Sherri here in St. Louis. He's going to open up the show, but this is a really unique show in the St. Louis Art Museum. And big shout out to the St. Louis Art Museum and Jonathan Kite. He's very funny. He's an impressionist. He's a great stand-up actor, all that stuff. He does a lot of work with Jamie Foxx over the years, too.
And a wonderful guy.
Yeah. Oh, great dude. He's from Chicago. You know the Midwest people are all chill. So, yeah, everybody's loving it in the comments, Kym. They want more stories like the Africa story. So maybe we can work something out where we chit-chat a little bit more about your life that we haven't gotten to dive into.
You're right. We could tell people more stories. That was great idea. I need to write a book about that, my upbringing.
That's so unique. I was riding a horse with my dad, and we didn't have a saddle on because we were doing something, and we got thrown off, and I was probably 6 or 7. So I had a 200-pound, 6'2" dude land on me, freaked me out, and I was very much hurt. And Kym, do you know what shut me up? I was crying and everything. I'm like, I'm never going to ride a horse again. And my dad's going, he's going to tell his mom, we're going to have to get rid of all these horses. This is terrible. Yep. guess what? He goes, what'll make you? And I was like, nothing. I'm injured. I'm hurt for life. And he's like, what were you wanting from the store? And I was like, this Ninja Turtles video game. And he's like, he goes, what if we go grab it? Can you keep your mouth shut? He said, I went, yeah, let's go ahead and get over there. Never said a word until I was like 30. And
sorry, everybody. Sorry.
That's right.
Oh my God.
All right,
Okay,
Kym.
is there anything else? Yeah, we got to get it going.
We have so many people in the comments. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Flame and Rose says Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Flame said I celebrate Mother's and Father's Day. I love Flame.
Good for Flame.
Shout
out to Tiffany and Flame out on the road tearing it up, and let's get them both on the podcast soon. One more. NG says, wow, Kym, I'd love to hear more about your hilarious stories in Africa. We could definitely do that. We could do a whole 3-episode series on that.
Oh, yeah, some hilarious stories.
Amazing. All right. Well, Kym, you and Sherri, one more time. What are you doing tomorrow in Dallas for Mother's Day at 3 p.m.?
Yes, it finally is here. The Mother's Day show at 3 p.m. tomorrow, May 11th in Dallas, Texas. It is, of course, at the Bruton Theater at the Black Academy in Arts. Y'all know where it is if you live here. Still didn't turn my phone off. But it is. We're finally doing the Mother's Day show. So if you are here in the Dallas area and you want to come, that's what we're doing. Me and Sherri are finally here. So very excited to be in Dallas. We've already been around eating and running around. And today we're going to go to Jakaria's play, Jason's Lyric, that is also here. So happy to be back in the Dallas area. We picked Dallas to kick off our tour. So we're happy to be here. And then we move on over to New Jersey. But thank you so much. And thank you for still supporting the Sherri Show and watching that and DVR and everything. We appreciate our fans. Something else. They really are amazing fans. So thank you.
Unbelievable. Kym, don't hang up. I need to do something with you for 2 seconds after we're done
That's
here.
what you always say. And it ain't never 2 seconds. It's 3. But go ahead.
When I'm doing this, I have to have 8 arms, and when you take me out like that, we can't finish the show. Kym Whitley, Sherri Shepherd live in Dallas. Please go see them, and thank you all for your support. Happy Mother's Day, Joni. Happy Mother's Day to all the great moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to you, Kym. And play your cards right. Me and you get another kid for you.
It'll be old and dusty, but we'll do that.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, everybody.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.
Today.
Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym. Yeah, that's them. About to throw down again. Tickling the soul from beginning to the end. Two dope friends, I love the way they do their thing. They digress, don't distress, such a beautiful mess. Two real ones, so true in the topics they address. So go ahead and subscribe, cause the party gets